If you're looking for cheap, instant, and reliable Madden Ultimate Team coins, make sure to check out buymutcoins.com and use the discount code RBT for 10% off your purchase.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, coming at you with another episode of the Cleveland Browns Madden 17 Connected Franchise Series. This is by far the most important episode yet as we jump into the regular season for the first time week 1 against the Philadelphia Eagles. And we're about to make a very big move, and we're going to decide what we're going to do at the quarterback position as voted on by you guys. But before we get into today's video, I did a giveaway on my channel very recently, but I've yet to announce the winner because a lot of things have came up in the past couple of days, hence why I haven't uploaded a video. But I want to extend the offer to you guys since it has taken me a couple days to announce the winner. And I am going to announce the winner at 8 o'clock Central Time tonight on my Twitter account. First of all, the giveaway is a 300,000 coin player on Ultimate Team, so technically a 300k giveaway. All you have to do is go to my Instagram page. There'll be a link in the description box below. Go follow it and go to, I guess, the second oldest picture now on my account. You'll see like 500 comments on that picture, and comment with your New Year's resolution, and you'll be automatically entered into that giveaway. And you don't have a lot of time if you've yet to enter because, like I said, I am going to be announcing tonight at 8 o'clock Central. So head on over to my Instagram, drop a follow, and go comment on that picture. Like I said, it was the second most recent picture on my Instagram. You'll see a ton of comments, and just comment with your New Year's resolution. Once again, that'll be announced on my Twitter account at 8 o'clock tonight. So be sure to enter that giveaway so you have a chance to win. You might actually be like 400k. It's something between 300 and 400k players, so be on the lookout for that later tonight. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Let's go ahead and jump into the episode. If you guys still are enjoying the series, let me know by dropping a like. If you're excited for the regular season to begin, also let me know by dropping a like. If we could hit 100,000 likes on today's episode, that would be amazing. If you've yet to subscribe to the channel, be sure to do so, because that would be awesome. We're getting close to 100,000 subscribers, so every subscription does count. So now it's time to get down to business. I let you guys vote at the end of last episode on what you wanted me to do at the quarterback position. I gave you 4 options. We could either start RG3, Johnny Manziel, Josh McCown, or trade away for another quarterback. And with, I believe, 45% of the vote, as you'll see on the screen right now, the majority of you voted for me to trade for another quarterback. Johnny Manziel came in second, RG3 in third, and Josh McCown in fourth. So with that being the case, we are going to be trading away for a quarterback before we jump into week 1 of this episode. What that's going to mean is we're going to end up trading away one of the quarterbacks we already have on the roster, which by the vote by you guys is probably going to be Josh McCown. So we'll see if we can trade him away in today's episode. If not, we might have to release him, but we are going to be going after a quarterback to begin this episode. There was a ton of different quarterbacks suggested in the comment section, and there was one that particularly caught my eye. He was suggested a ton of times, probably like 500 comments that had him suggested. There was a couple others that had more thumbs up, but I think this guy fit the series a lot more, and the fact that he's actually rumored to potentially be going to the Browns in real life, I think makes it a lot more interesting, and I'm very excited to go after this player and hopefully land the deal to bring a new quarterback to the Cleveland Browns and have a new face of the franchise. So with about 80 thumbs up, and there was plenty of comments with this guy suggested that had like 50 plus thumbs up, but this was the most thumbed up comment with his name, and that's going to be none other than Jimmy Garoppolo, who is hopefully going to be the next starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Of course, the backup for the New England Patriots has been heavily rumored to go to the Cleveland Browns sometime this offseason, and we're going to see what it's going to have to take to bring Jimmy G to the Browns to be our new starting quarterback. So the Patriots need a middle linebacker, outside linebacker, center, and right end. I'm kind of scared because there's not too many players at those positions of needs that I'm willing to trade away. And once again, guys, I don't force every deal. If it's going to take way too much and we just can't land them unless we give away a first-round draft pick, I'm not going to, force the deal and just completely screw over the team. So if this deal doesn't go through, I will go after option number 2, which I'm not going to reveal because it might just be unnecessary if we can get Jimmy G, because that is the quarterback that I do want. Now, let's see if they're interested in Alvin Bailey. A lot of teams are, but are the Patriots one of them? And they're not, so that kind of sucks. Let's see what center we have. Brian Stork. I am going to be trying to get another center in today's episode because I wanted one. I told you guys I wanted one at the end of the last episode. So we are going to see if they're, of course, not interested in Brian Stork. So that actually kind of sucks. All we have is Xavier Cooper at the right end position, and they're not interested in him either. They are in the orange when it comes to his interest, though, so that's pretty good. But I don't know what else there is. I could potentially trade away Spurriel. They're not interested in Spurriel either, in the freaking red, dude. So, this is going to be difficult. Any chance they're interested in Kyshon Jarrett? By chance, and they're not interested in him either, dude. It is in the orange, but that's actually very disappointing because I thought there was going to be one of these players that I want to trade away that they'd be interested in. I'm not going to give away Will Hill because we have Will Hill as the starting free safety, so I'm not going to trade away either of these two guys. So what could I potentially trade away? I have 2 second-round draft picks. So is Jimmy G worth a second-round draft pick? Let's just see how close this gets, and it's in the green. So, I mean, is giving up a second-round draft pick for Jimmy G a bad deal? I don't think so. So, Jimmy G, let's throw in this center, Brian Stork, and see if that's going to be enough. And of course it's not, but it's actually pretty freaking close. So let's see if there's one other player I'm willing to trade away and to see if that's enough to bring Jimmy G to the New England Patriots. This guy, Jamie Meter, I don't know though. I don't know. How about, let's go with Carl Nassib first, see if they're interested in him or not. I was just going to take out the second-round draft pick, but I just don't think there's anybody they're interested in that I'm willing to give away. So let's throw in, I guess, this guy, Jamie Meter. He's not necessarily going to play a lot, so let's just see if this is going to be accepted. And Jimmy Garoppolo is the starting quarterback officially for the Cleveland Browns. Hopefully you guys are happy with that. Jimmy G has looked very good in the time he's played with the Patriots. Got a couple starts early on in the season in the midst of Tom Brady's suspension. So I think it's a good shout. Hopefully he's not the next Cleveland Brown bust at the quarterback position. So guys, the next position of need that I said we needed to go after at the end of last episode was a defensive end. I have 2 options written down, and we're going to go after one guy first because it was, I think, the most thumbed up comment on the video. But if we can't get him because he's a very good defensive end, we'll go after option number 2. But the first option, with close to 300 thumbs up, is going to be an absolute superstar at the defensive end position, but I'm just worried we're not going to have enough to trade away and bring him into the team. But that defensive end is going to be Ziggy Ansah. He is an 85 overall. I thought he was a little bit higher than that, and he is a big cap hit. But like I've said plenty of times before, I'm not too worried about big cap hits. So I think this deal could potentially happen. I thought he was closer to a 90, but I mean, I'm still very happy with an 85 because that's, I mean, a lot better than what we currently have in the team. So they need a left guard, dude, so they might actually be interested in Bailey, although he is a right guard, and they're not. Let's just see how close this is, and that's very close. That's actually not close at all. I don't know what I'm talking about. How about this Chris Barker guy? You need a left guard. I know he's not that great, and that's this is gonna take a lot, guys. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is relatively sketchy, and I don't know if I want to do it, but it's the only thing I think I'm willing to do to make this deal go through, because I know you guys want Ziggy Ansah on the team. There's only 2 Cleveland Browns at the cornerback positions that were initially on the team that are still in the team. That's Joe Hayden and Jamar Taylor. And I'm not trading away Joe Hayden, although he's a huge cap hit. I think you guys would hate me if I traded him away, and I do like him as a player. And he's still, 27, so he's still in the midst of his prime and could get better. And this guy, Jamar Taylor, he's a 78 at 25 years old. He's very good, but we have a ton of corners. So we have Joe Hayden, Orlando Scandrick, Jamar Taylor, Vernon Hargraves, Bradley Roby, and Josh Shaw. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quality cornerbacks. And if we needed to, if we had to trade away Jamar Taylor to get Ziggy Ansah, we could potentially later on trade for another corner if we needed to. I just don't want you guys to be aggravated that I traded away pretty much every corner that the Browns had, but I think this is a way bigger need at the defensive end position than we have at the cornerback position. So they are very interested in Jamar Taylor, and that's like the only player on the team that I'm willing to trade away that they do have interest in. I'm not even sure if this deal is going to go through straight up. It's not even in the green. So it's going to take a lot more than I thought to get Ziggy Ansah. But I'm going to try still to make this happen, guys. I'm not going to trade away another draft pick. I'm going to try to see if there's any players out there I'm willing to trade away. Alvin Bailey, Josh McCown, and Taylor. And the reason I hate adding in Bailey is because we could get so much more for him from another team that is actually interested in him. But like, there's not anything else I can really throw out there for Ansah, and it's still not in the green, guys. So like, is he worth another draft pick in this deal? Like, it's so difficult, dude. Like, I'm gonna throw in a 5th. I mean, if we can retain our 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, I think I'll be happy. If we have to give away some more late round draft picks, not the end of the world. I can still trade up all these 7ths that I have. It's still not in the green, dude. Do I trade a 3rd? Do I trade a 3rd? I'd be completely like going back on my word. But I feel like if I needed to, somehow I could trade this 5th in one of these 7ths or a couple of these 7ths and trade my way back up to get a 3rd round draft pick. So is this worth it? Is this going to be enough to get me Ziggy Ansah? Is this going to be enough? And it was. There's no going back. There's no going back. And I guess it's a pretty good freaking deal. We get a star defensive end for a 3rd cornerback. We have good depth at the position, so it's not a huge loss. I just hate that we have to give away a pretty good 3rd round draft pick. And I think in the end, it's a pretty good freaking deal. Hopefully you guys aren't aggravated at the fact that I traded away Taylor. But like, I mean, we're bringing in a great talented player in Ziggy Ansah, which is like filling our biggest need on the team as of right now. So we have freaking Ogba and Ezekiel Ansah at the defensive end positions now. So we have one more trade that I'm going to go after in today's episode. And I know it's not as many deals in this episode as in previous episodes throughout the preseason, but now that we're into the regular season, we're not going to be doing as much trading, but we are going to have a portion like this at the beginning of every single episode up until the trade deadline. I can't promise we make a trade every single episode, but I am going to attempt the top comments just like I have so far throughout this series. Just as we progress throughout the series, we're going to have less and less to trade away, and the gameplay is going to take up a lot longer of the videos, and there's just not that much to trade away for, and we might find players that we don't like that we have on the team that we can just trade away because they're just not playing well for us, and we might find other positions of need that we need to go after throughout the games that we do play. So keep that in mind as you do suggest your trades for future episodes. But our last deal in today's episode, and the reason I'm going after this is because I think it's like our last actual position of need. The rest is just add-ons to the team, I guess. It's just upgrading positions, but this is an actual need, and it is the center position. And this one doesn't have over 100 thumbs up. I knew centers are going to be hard to find the top comments for because it's not really popular, but I went with the most thumb up center that I could find throughout the 3,000 comments. And with 90 thumbs up, this was the most voted on center in the comment section of the last video. And that center is going to be Maurkice Pouncey. I mean, he's an 80 overall if we could ever get to him. I mean, he's definitely going to be an upgrade from what we have. He's a 4.73 million cap hit, which isn't like too bad. We'll be at about 25 million. They never need what I'm willing to trade away, so hopefully it's not way too much. I do not want to trade away another draft pick, so hopefully they're interested in somebody that I'm willing to trade away. Of course, Alvin Bailey they're not interested in, and it's in the freaking red. They're not interested in any of these players, but I'm just throwing this deal out into the universe. Josh McCown, Alvin Bailey, and Xavier Cooper. Let's see if it's even out of the orange, and it's not out of the freaking orange, dude. So it's like, it's gonna take a draft pick, and I hate, like, every single deal is taking a goddamn draft pick. So, like, do I trade away? What do I trade away for this, dude? I'm not trading away another draft pick for this year. Just not gonna happen. So let's try next year's 4th and just see how close this is. Probably not close at all. It's out of the freaking orange, but in the yellow, dude. Maybe this isn't gonna happen. So, guys, it's literally, I think, impossible to get Maurkice Pouncey, and I hate it because you guys wanted to see him. But I'm going to take initiative and get a center myself, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that here in just a second. Hopefully, this goes to plan and it works like I want it to. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Wouldn't you rather me get Alex Mack 90 overall instead of 80 overall Maurkice Pouncey? Because I think this could actually work. The Steelers were not interested in Alvin Bailey at all, so the deal wasn't even close. But now the Falcons are interested in Alvin Bailey, which means I could get an even better player, like, for less than it would have taken to get Maurkice Pouncey. I'm not sure if this is going to go through straight up, but I'm still going to try to milk every possible thing I can get out of this deal. They're not going to give us a 6th rounder. It might not even go through straight up, but like I said, I always try to get everything I possibly can. So let's go with the 7th rounder for next year and see if this goes through. And it's in the green. So how about this deal straight up? It's probably not going to go through. And it's in the green, but relatively close, guys. So I think I'm willing to give away. They need a left in. Is there any left in I can possibly trade in? If I trade away Carl Nassib, I will only have 2 defensive ends left on the roster. Xavier Cooper and Ezekiel Ansah, which isn't the end of the world because I can go and sign a free agent defensive end because we're under the roster size, and Agba is technically a defensive end playing for. So let's see if this deal goes through. It may or may not, and it was accepted, guys. So we get a Pro Bowl caliber center and Alex Mack for Alvin Bailey on Carl Nassib, and that was so much less than what we would have had to trade away for to get Marquise Pouncey, 10 overalls less than Alex Mack, and he's only like 3 years younger, so it's not that big of an age difference. So I think that's a pretty freaking good deal, guys, and hopefully you guys are happy with that because that is pretty much like our biggest freaking need. This would have literally been the first year of Alex Mack's career that he would not have played with the Browns because he just signed with the Falcons, but not so fast because he's coming straight back to Cleveland and is hopefully going to be a part of something great here in Cleveland as he comes back in this deal. Alvin Bailey, our backup right guard, and our defensive end that was never going to play, Carl Nassib, for a Pro Bowl freaking center. And I know this is super random, but we just traded away Glenn Winston, who was hurt, for next year's 7th round draft pick. So that actually gives us 3 spots on the roster that we can sign free agents at. So like I said, we have 3 spots where we can sign free agents at. The first one's going to be Rashid Hageman. We are thin at defensive end, although we have improved at the position. It was definitely a pretty good signing to sign a 76 overall Rashid Hageman, who's still 26 years old. And to fill Alvin Bailey's spot as a backup guard, we're going to go ahead and sign a veteran in David Joseph. He's a 77 overall, so pretty freaking talented. And our last signing to help out with our linebacker depth, we are going to sign Prince Shimbo. He's pretty freaking young still, 24 years old, pretty athletic for an outside linebacker, 72 overall. I mean, worth $2.46 million. I mean, not a bad deal. So with that said, guys, we are about to jump into our first game of the season. Hopefully we can get this win. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video up to this point. Like I said, guys, we're not going to be doing as many trades as we have in the past in the series for the rest of the regular season, but we are going to be still doing this at the beginning of every single episode. I can't guarantee an official trade will go through because I'm not sure what all we have left to trade away, but I will attempt trades. And as always, leave them in the comment section below, and the ones with the most thumbs up will be the ones that I do attempt at the beginning of next episode. And if you guys are enjoying the series, let me know by dropping a like. Once again, 1,000 likes on this episode, that would be amazing. With that said, guys, let's test out this team we put together as we travel to Philadelphia to take on the Philadelphia Eagles and hopefully start off the season 1-0. So that's going to be a nice start as they have the opening kickoff go out of bounds. Jimmy G does get number 10 as RG3 has changed to number 7. Jimmy G did have number 10 in New England, so we are going to give him number 10 in Cleveland. So first play of the season, Ezekiel Elliott, his first official carry as a Brown, goes for -3 yards. Sick. Jimmy G's first pass is going to go to the tight end, Martellus Bennett. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Does he have the speed to get to the end zone? Oh, I was about to say, dude. Oh my God. Jimmy G's first completion almost goes for a touchdown. Not a bad start to the 2016 season. After a -4 yard rush from Ezekiel Elliott, is second and goal from the 7. So let's see how this goes right here. Oh God, what am I doing? That's Ezekiel Elliott. Get into the end zone, and there we go, boys. Jimmy G's first touchdown pass with the Browns goes to Ezekiel Elliott, who also scores his first touchdown as a Cleveland Brown. As in like 3 or 4 plays, we score and take the lead on the Philadelphia Eagles, dude. It's a new look freaking Cleveland Browns team as they start the 2016 season. Looking pretty freaking lit. Second down and 12. Looks like it's going to be a play action pass. Actually, Snow's a run from Ryan Matthews as he breaks like 3 tackles and he only gains 3 yards. But with that, guys, it's going to be a third down and 10, and hopefully we can get a 3 and out on our first defensive drive of the season. Third down and 9. Let's be great, defense. Let's be great. Guy coming over the middle. Can we get pressure today or tomorrow? He's going to throw the ball out of bounds as that's going to be a 3 and out to start off this game for our defense. Jimmy G and the Browns face their first third down of the season. Let's see if we can convert. Oh man, nobody's open. You're gonna have to throw this ball away, dude. Maybe somebody was open and I'm blind, but we're gonna have to punt the ball just like that. Can we force the Browns to another 3 and out? They have 2 guys, and this guy's gonna be open. Everybody was open there. With the amount of speed we have in this defense, I'm gonna be extremely aggressive throughout the whole entire season, guys. Bringing a lot of blitzes as we are right here on third down and 4. Let's see if we can get to Carson Wentz right here. And Jamie Collins, dude, got pressure. Of course, he finds his running back, Darren Sproles, out of the backfield to the 24-yard line. He was wide open. Another wide open running back. That's Ryan Matthews. He's going to get the first down, dude. We knock him out of bounds at the 6, but let's see if we can keep him out of the end zone. A toss to the right, and we're going to have nobody there, so it's going to be a touchdown for Ryan Matthews as the Eagles tie things up. A very long drive, dude. A very nice drive from him. A couple third down conversions from him. Nice composure from Carson Wentz. And you got to remember, this is his first start as an NFL quarterback. Same thing with Jimmy G. Technically his first start, too. You know what, guys? Throwing this one deep to Terrell Pryor. Go up. Terrell Pryor comes down with this catch, boys. Let's go. Terrell Pryor, dude. His first catch of 2016. And it was a freaking good one as we had the ball just like that at the 32-yard line. Oh, you know what, Jimmy G? Scramble. No, don't scramble. Just throw it a goddamn way. Freaking 12-mile-per-hour wind. This has got to be perfect, and it's not perfect. As it is going to be good, though, as we take a 10-7 lead thanks to that amazing catch from Terrell Pryor. 3rd down and 2, crowd in the box, bringing pressure. Let's see if we can get in the backfield. They're running the football as he runs into his own man. Have to be smart, guys. Have to be smart. B is wide open off his back foot for some... What? What? Have no idea what just happened. What I do know is it's a 3rd down and 10, and hopefully we can convert. B, oh god, Allen Hurns, go up, make this catch, he drops it, dude. We've had like 15 drops already. Out of 9 passes, we've had 15. Oh, don't let anybody open. Get pressure today or tomorrow, guys. He throws the ball away, dude. We just can't get a sack. I've brought pressure, honestly, like in half our plays. We've yet to get a sack in this one, but as long as we, don't give up first downs, I guess I'm happy. Literally cannot get Zeke going for anything, dude. He has like 5 rushes for like 6 yards. It's just not going too well in his debut as a Brown, although he has scored the only Brown touchdown of the game. But let's see if we can convert right here. A should be open. Jimmy G overthrows Josh Gordon. He's 3 of 10 passing. There we go. Finally, dude, our first sack of 2016. Jamie Collins. 3rd down and 7. Can we get another 3 and now? He's going to throw it over the middle. Ryan Matthews is going to get hit by Deon Buchanan, as that is going to be another 3 and out, dude. Our defense is keeping us in this game. I mean, what highlights am I supposed to show you when that's all we can get on the ground? This game is a freaking barn burner, Captain. Like, it's 3 and out every single drive for both teams. 3rd down and 8, though. We're going to scramble out with Jimmy G. Does he have the speed? Oh, he doesn't. He just doesn't, dude. This is bad. This game is bad. Both sides, we both suck. How are we an NFL team? I think both teams' offenses both went to a nightclub the night before, and they're both hungover. Like, that's the only explanation for what's happening here. Like, this is bad. This is actually bad. Pick that off. Let's go. Orlando Scandrick. We have the ball at midfield, which we've had about 100 times in a row, which means we're probably not going to do anything once again. But still, a nice play from Orlando Scandrick. Like, watch this run play. I don't know what to do. Hey. Oh my god. Ezekiel Elliott, like, triples his yards on that one carry. Play action pass from Jimmy G. There's pressure on the outside, but Bennett is wide open. That could be a touchdown. Bennett has been our main receiver in this one. He's so slow, but it doesn't matter. Down to the 6. Can we get Zeke into the end zone, boys? Can we do it? Ezekiel Elliott with his first rushing touchdown of his NFL career. He's accounted for both touchdowns today. 1 through the air, 1 on the ground, dude. Can we hold the Eagles to another 3 and out? That would be sick. They're going to dump it off to the running back, Darren Sproles, and Deon Buchanan is there once again to make the stop, dude. As we force, like, what? Like, I think we only have 1 drive on this game where they have not had a 3 and out. So our defense is playing freaking good, to be completely honest. So is this going to be another 3 and out? I kind of hope not. But like nobody's open except RB, dude. And oh, why can't Jimmy G make that throw? This is bad, Captain. This is freaking bad. 12-mile-per-hour wind in my face. They're about to have very good freaking field position, dude. Bradley Roby, come on, man. Make this tackle. And he's going to juke me out of my shoes, dude. They had the ball at, like, the 40-yard line. Be a handoff up the middle. Actually, no, it's not. It's a play-action pass. And how? What? Come again? I just want a completion to show that Jimmy G is real, dude. I just want a completion. Allen Hurns, catch this, please. Dear God, miracles happen. Jimmy G completes a pass. There's no way this is another touchdown on that same exact route. That safety was an idiot. Why is he... He's so slow, dude, but he keeps getting open. I know of about 4 stray cats down my road that could be a little bit more accurate throwing the football than Jimmy G has been in this one, because it's been kind of bad. It's been super bad, Captain. Super bad. Although this is going to be a touchdown reception for Josh Gordon as we take a 2-possession lead once again with the made extra point. It will be a 10-point game. We are going to blitz on this 3rd and 21, and I really hope they don't get this. Please, Orlando Scandrick makes a nice play, guys. I mean, that's the worst punt I've ever seen since 1948. 12-mile-per-hour wind to the right. That's actually a perfect kick, and that should be a made field goal as we take a 27-14 lead, guys. How does a man strain a tricep when he gets hit? I don't even make sense. Your tricep is on the back of your arm. The only possible way your tricep is worked, dude, is elbow extension. So how the heck does a freaking impact hit cause a strained tricep? I have no words. 3rd and inches, bringing pressure once again, which I have done like 97% of the time. Christian Kirksey is going to force a hit, and who throws the ball away on 3rd and inches when you're down by 13? I guess Carson Wentz does. You know what I'm going to do? Bring pressure once again. I feel like they're going to run the football on a draw here, but I could be completely wrong. I'm a genius. It doesn't matter. Oh, wide open. I left him wide open. 3rd and 1. Christian Kirksey does not get pressure, and Dorial Green-Beckham just wrecks freaking Orlando Scandrick. Gonna continue to bring pressure. 3rd down and inches. Let's see if we can somehow get this stop. It would be pretty big, because if they score a touchdown, guys, it's like definitely, the game's not over. It's not over whatsoever. What are they doing? So get pressure today or tomorrow, dude. There's a flag. What's the flag for? Do not be roughing the passer. If you are roughing the passer, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be irate, pissed, and writing a goddamn letter to the developers of this game, and it is holding against the Eagles, and I am gonna gladly decline that as it sets up for a 4th down. Oh, boys. The pressure. Get to him. That's gonna be an interception. Jamie Collins, game, set, freaking match, boys. Jamie Collins, in his first game as a Brown as well, it's like half the team is in their first game as a Brown, gets a pick in the end zone, as that's gonna seal the deal, as somehow, as inept as we looked in this whole entire game offensively, we're gonna come out with the W and just hope to God we play better next week. What a stupid touchdown. Let me tell you something, Captain. That one was a god dang barn burner. That was, I don't know about it. We played weird. That was a weird one. That was definitely a weird one, guys. But they do score a late touchdown, a garbage touchdown as time expires. But we do win 27-21, and all that matters is that W we do get at the end of the day. We played freaking awful, dude, but it is what it is. Jimmy G, his first game as a Brown, I guess didn't really know the playbook and was a little inaccurate as he went 10-21, 205 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Carson Wentz threw 2. Now rushing, nobody did anything in this game running the football. Zeke, not the best of first games. 19 carries, 43 yards, and a TD. Ryan Matthews didn't do anything either. Actually did worse yards per carry than Ezekiel Elliott did. Now receiving-wise, I'm pretty sure the leading receiver in this one, of course, was Martellus Bennett. Had 3 big catches, 136 yards. He did have a couple drops, and the 2 touchdown receptions went to Josh Gordon and Ezekiel Elliott. Reuben Randall had one, and so did Zach Ertz. And now, defensively, leading tackle in this game was Landon Collins with 9 tackles for loss. Christian Kirksey had 3. Malcolm Jenkins of the Eagles also had 3. And Ryan Shazier came up with 2. Jamie Collins had a sack, as that is that. A very weird game, like I said, guys. Hopefully it was enjoyable to watch. I mean, we had a ton of 3 and outs in that one, guys. But I mean, a win's a win. It's a new team. All these players trying to mesh together. Hopefully things get better week by week, and hopefully we can play better, and hopefully this really wasn't a sign of things to come, especially offensively. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode of the Cleveland Browns Madden 17 Connected Franchise Series. Hopefully you did enjoy it, and if you did, make sure to drop a like. Like I said, guys, if we could hit 1,000 likes on this episode, guys, that would be absolutely amazing. I am back in school, so I have a much busier schedule than I did over the month of December, and this is my final full semester of college. So I am a little bit more busy, but I'm still going to have 2 or 3 episodes of the series per week on the channel. We are going to come back next episode and take on the 1-0 division rival Baltimore Ravens, so hopefully we can start the season off 2-0. But with that said, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.